Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Eddie Rodriguez, quality left-hander, good changeup, good cutter action. Big, strong guy. He's not going to be overpowering low 90s fastball, but he's a winning pitcher. He's pitching a tough ballpark to be successful in at Fenway in Boston. If he's throwing strikes, you'll know early. He's a guy that pitches the contact. He should keep his pitch count down in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Nick Madrigal, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today. Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And a dive, but he's back in. Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Man at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Dallas Keuchel will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far this season, Martinez is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long. Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Gonzalez leads off first with 1 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 2-0 home. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. One and 0. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is six.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Swing and he pops him up.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting it.
Next to dig in, Michael Chavis. First offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Bobby.
Next to stand in is Bobby Dahlbeck. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Chavis stands at first with one out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. Fouled off. Struck out in his first at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franchi Cordero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder,
First pitch on its way.
Cordero.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Marwin Gonzalez.
Stepping in next, Marwin Gonzalez singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, J.D.
Now at the plate here is J.D. Martinez, a base hit in his first trip. Keuchel gets the sign and delivers. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right after it is eaten. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Now here it comes. Jose Abreu stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, here is Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the AB now. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So here's Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-0 home. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
And now here is Hunter Renfroe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and one. Here it is. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready now for the White Sox. Leury Garcia. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Bogarts over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up is Andrew Vaughn. He singled in his first AB. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
In now, Adam Engel. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's flared down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls that on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Mendick blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. White Sox strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Michael Chavis
Leading
now.
off
He leads off
for
from the
the
bottom of
Red
the fifth as they look to break through on the
second baseman,
scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby.
So next to hit is Bobby Dahlbeck. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Into the box, Franchi Cordero. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And the throw in gets away from him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Gonzalez.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Madrigal is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now into the box, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Dahlbeck, the runner at 3rd. Cordero at 2nd. Martinez is over at 1st with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now another 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Third baseman.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Evan Marshall takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Evan Marshall.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Vaughn is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with two gone now.
The designated hitter, Hunter.
And now the Red Sox DH, Hunter Renfroe. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. Popped him up. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ball 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cordero will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a base hit on a line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Yohan Moncada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. One and one. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. White Sox lead 1. Score holds, it's 3-1. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
first pitch of the AB on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now
and with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ready now is Michael Chavis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Up next, Bobby Dalbec. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it's still 3-1.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a bull. I'm lessons.
Digging in will be Leury Garcia. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Andrew.
Striding in is Andrew Vaughn. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Vaughn, base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
At the plate now is Adam Engel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick.
So here is Nick Madrigal. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Darwinzon Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. From the stretch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate and he's out. A great throw. White Sox strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Garrett Crochet will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Franchi Cordero.
So now to the plate, Franchi Cordero. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Now they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Fouled off. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Bottom of the seventh inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
The right fielder, number 12.
And now the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball. One. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. And now a pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Josh Taylor enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gonzalez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now to bat, Yoan Moncada. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And now the first pitch. Leury Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and a strike now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So stepping in is Andrew Vaughn. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Matt Foster will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
63, Matt Foster.
And now, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last debut.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
The batter, the second baseman, Michael Davis.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moncada has it. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and it's still 3-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick.
Danny
Matt Barnes
Your
takes the
attention,
ball
please.
now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
0-2, here it is. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that gets him on the mound. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1 the final. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eduardo Rodriguez wins his 3rd of the season. Matt Barnes records the save, his 8th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits.